Yo, yo, yo. What it do? What it do? Today we are live on IG, TikTok, and Twitch. IG, TikTok, and Twitch. Welcome to the stream. We got 3 videos that we're going to break down together. And then, if y'all got some film that y'all want to, have us watch together, rate and critique, and help you find ways to get better. You already know, join the Discord. The Discord link is on the IG bio. Check that out. So make sure that join the Discord when y'all get the chance. And then just submit your film in the film review channel. The film review channel. Alright. What's good? What's good, everybody? What's good? What up, money? Sure, we good. What's good? What's good? All right, now let's open this back up. Do you feel like I have been getting better at workout? Yes, for sure, money. Definitely have been getting better. Just keep working, right? Keep focusing on the little things, and then that's gonna help you getting better, right? And then you get to a point where you're training with somebody to work the technique, using the technique against somebody. But yeah, keep working. It's getting there. Keep working. All right, bet. All right, so this is Alabama. I think I posted this drill on IG and TikTok and on YouTube, but I just wanted to go over it. It's just a catch technique drill, so let's watch it together. Let me slow it down, actually. So remember, in catch technique, right? Yeah, so my once the stream is over, Pro Ready, once the stream is over, give it a little bit, and it'll be on YouTube, and you can watch the whole stream on YouTube. Appreciate that. Hey, so remember in catch technique, right? Remember, we're playing the receiver in half, right? We're splitting the receiver in half. We're moving with our leverage, right? We want to be in position to use our hands to widen the receiver, right? Get him off his landmark and be in position to run with him. So, in order to do this, we got to be able to move laterally, right? And we got to be able to put ourselves in position to use our hands. So we want to try to avoid trying to cross our feet when the receiver gets to us. So in order for us to not do that, we got to kick step, right? Kick step and meet the receiver at a point, right? Boom. Good position. Kick. Shoot the hands. Get ready to go. And I like the fact that they're going back to back, right? Here. Stay square. Boom. Moving laterally. Patient. Boom. Kick. Get the hands on them. Not bad. That one a little bit iffy. Right here, he kind of reaching. I would have had him be in better position first before he shot his hands. But he still gets good hands. Decent position. Not bad. We'll take that. Right? Patient. Kick. Now run. See, now this is the thing. A lot of people think that when you're playing catch technique, you got to get hands on it. If the receiver's not is not running at you or not putting himself in a position for you to get hands on the receiver, we don't need to get hands on him. We're just going to kick and meet him at a point and run with him. Right? So remember the rules. If he's square with us, 2 hands. If he gets outside of our frame, right, he started to declare that he's going inside or outside, we get 2 to 1. And that's when that kick comes in. Boom, boom, to none, right? So if he's running straight at us, we're square with the receiver, we can shoot 2 hands, right? Now he declares that he's going inside or outside. Once he starts to get outside of our frame, so think of it as our frame, right? Once he starts to get outside of us, we're not going to continue shooting 2 hands and start going like this. We don't want to ever be in a position where we're like this. right? So instead of being here, if he's going that way, we're just gonna be here and kick and meet and run with him. So transition from 2 to 1 to none, hand on the hip or eyes on the hip. Right hand, eyes, right, and ready to run with the receiver. Understand that? Boom. So now he's running away from us. So we don't need to put our hand on him. Right? We're in decent position. Now let's just run with him. Right? Boom, patient. And I think one thing that really, really, really could help us, guys, when we're playing catch technique, when we're in press, is keeping our feet within our frame. You don't want to get your feet wide. You get your feet wide, it's just going to be slower for you. Going to be slower for you to what's it called? To run with to transition, right? Because you're going to have to take another step to bring your feet back in and then move. But keep your feet within your frame so now you can push and move immediately. Got us at film. Yeah, for real. Try to get y'all right, man. Try to get y'all right. Jordan, appreciate that. Appreciate that. Thank you. All right, so boom, shoot the hands. Perfect. Good. We're in good position. Now he's out of it. Perfect. Now all I would say is this. See, he shot 2 hands. He squared. Good. Now the receiver's starting to get outside our frame. Go to 1. See how he got to open up a little bit, right? He's shooting 2 hands, but he stays square. The receiver's going 2 to 1, right? But he transitioned right here. That's good. Not bad. Not bad. Patient. Good kick. See, now this right here, you see how he shot 2 hands? The receiver's out, is going outside of our frame. We don't need to shoot 2 hands right here. He's going outside of our frame. So now just turn it into 1 hand. But he shot 2 hands right here. That could hurt us right there. But he's still in decent position. But you just got to understand that if you're going here, if he's opening up or you kick step and he's going away from you, shoot 2 hands. If he hits that elbow or swipe that outside elbow down, we're out of position. You gave him 2 steps right there just by doing that. Because now he brings this down. Now we got to transition and get ready to run him. And now he's beat. But if we're here 2 to 1, let's say he does hit this hand. We're still in great position, right? Our body, our hips, our legs are still in great position to transition and run with him. But if we're here and he hit that hand, you know what I'm saying? We gave him 2 steps. Now we're chasing. Patient. Not bad. But I don't like how his feet started to get wide. Right here is right now is very wide. Right? So now this is another thing. A lot of people get stuck, right? When receivers start to give us a move, they get nervous, they get stuck. He got stuck right there. Now, I'm going to tell y'all this. Always remember, this is why we move with our leverage, right? Split the receiver in half. If you split the receiver in half, you got inside leverage, you're going to move with that inside hip, that inside shoulder, right? So if he gives us a move, boom, 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 and we're in striking distance, strike him. That's going to help you control what the receiver is going to do. But if you're not in striking distance, just move with that inside hip, move with that inside leverage. Because now you hear, if he does come back inside, you're in a great position to get hands on him. He goes outside, boom, 2 to 1 or 1 to none. You know what I'm saying? But this right here, stopping, is going to hurt us every time. Now we're chasing, right? Let's see if he corrects it. So he goes to none right here. 1 to none. Right? He didn't get 2 hands. I wish it would have showed his feet. It looks like he didn't. Not bad, but we could clean that up a little bit. He got to move his feet. Got to move his feet. I'm gonna answer questions after this video, guys. I got you. Go back to the chat. Answer question. All right. So right here, look. Boom. Receiver's running away from us. All right. We don't need to get hands on him, right? He's outside of our frame. Just run to meet him at a point. Not bad. Patient, good. Right there. That's a good rep. That's a very good rep. I like how he's moving laterally first. Watch him. Boom. Laterally because the receiver's stemming us. He's moving with his leverage. He got inside leverage. He's moving with that inside hip of the receiver. Boom. Boom. Keeping his feet moving. Kick. You see that kick right there? Boom. Kick. Hand. Right there. 1 to none. That's a great rep right there. That's a very good rep right there. All right. All right. So let me go through the chat. This is another drill that we're gonna watch over here, and then we're gonna watch some indie drills from Arkansas State. We're gonna watch it together. But real quick, let me go through the chat. Can we watch indie drills? Yes. That should be the next video, Money. How do you stop from getting trucked and catch? You got to keep your feet moving. Keep your feet moving. Don't get on your heels. Don't shift your weight back, right? And you got to deliver the hit. I mean, you got to put your hands on the receiver. Don't let the receiver run at you to just run at you and put your hands on. You got to move your feet, stay low, and then strike, right? You can't just sit there and take the receiver from running and getting hands on you and pushing you off, right? Trucked in your own tech. It's crazy. Don't be fat-footed. Or yes, exactly. Move your feet when he's approaching you too. Yeah, once you feel, yep, JJ, you're right. Arm reach, put you, exactly. Facts. All right, let's go. We finna lock down. Appreciate you teaching us. Yes, sir, Isaiah. Should the eyes be on the hip or the hips? I prefer keeping it on the hips, right? I know people teach different things, the numbers, the hips, the knees. I'm only going to tell y'all what I do and what that worked for me. I'm never going to tell y'all to do something that I did that didn't work for me. So I've always had success just reading the hips, right? And ideally, really, I look at the near hip and press or off man. But, that's a different, technique and everything. Whoa, what's going on? This is what Timu got going over here? Or start the eyes on the hip and work then up. No, keep your eyes on the hip. Once you get hands on them, then you get to the near hip and go from there. Tips to work on breaks as a 6'3" corner. I got you. So ideally, ideally, you want to always work on the initial steps of your break. So understand if you're a T-step guy or a bicycle guy, you got to work on your initial step. Either way, you're going to have a plant, stick, drive step, right? So ideally, it's three steps. So that plant is the deceleration step, the stick is that T-step, and that drive is that push the T-step to go forward. If you do bicycles, same thing. Decelerate, break, step, plant step, stick, and drive out of there, right? Now, I'm going to tell y'all this. The biggest thing is keeping your feet within your frame when you're working on your brakes, right? Working on your brakes, keeping your feet within your frame because that's going to help you a lot to get out quicker. Once your feet step out your frame, that's a possibility you slipping, getting hurt, all that stuff, right? And then it's going to be slower for you to get out that brake. So keep your feet within your frame, right? And just work on, and I always start off, when we're doing DB drills, I always start off with brakes. And what we do is just work on the initial steps of the brakes. So we be right over the line and we just take 1, 2, 3, right? So deceleration step first. So the inside foot first goes back. Then the outside foot, that's where you breaking off. That's going to break. You're always going to break on your outside foot to go the opposite way, right? So inside, outside. If you make a T, if you're a T-step guy, get all your cleats on the ground, keep it underneath your frame. Boom. And push off that T, point that knee to where you need to go, right? And that's going to help you get out of there. No, so ideally, that's a good question, JJ. You want to, so start off by doing that, by be right underneath, right next to the line and just do that drill I was talking about, right? Boom, boom, and getting over, right? Making sure each step is getting over the line. So if you start off in front of the line, your inside foot gets behind the line. The T-step is behind your other foot, right? It's still within your frame. And then you pushing that knee and get that foot over the line and driving out of there. So working on that first. If you have to look at your feet while you're doing it. And then get better, and transition from there. All right? Hope that answers your question, JJ. Can't the wide receiver read you knees in case that? What you mean? All right, let's go. What technique should I use as an average build DB? So you got to find a technique that works for you, right? You got to find a technique that works for you. You got to find a technique that you're comfortable doing. And then you transition. You work on different technique to switch it up, right? So some people like pure step. Some people like inch back. Some people like motor. Some people like shock and control. So you got to practice the technique, and what's really comes to you naturally first should be your main technique, and then work on the other technique so you have other technique in your bag, right? Because you don't want to just keep giving the same technique to the receiver the whole time. Eventually, he's going to realize it and game plan against it and find ways to beat it. So you got to switch it up, right? So you got to find the one that's works for you. It's not necessarily, just because he's 6'3", that technique works for him. Nah, like it's different technique based on your skill level, how quick how quick you're able to react, right? And all that stuff too, because our position is reaction. So we want to put ourselves in position to react. So if we are able to press step and react quickly, boom, we could do that. If you think you can't do that, you have to give a little bit of ground, you can inch back, right? If you feel like you're able to move your feet and hands at the same time really good, you can do a shock and control, right? It's just on your skill level, all right? All right, let's get into this one right here. Damn, JJ. That's what's up, cousin. Got any tips on how to play catch? Damn, we literally just watched the video about catch technique and explained it, the whole thing. I got a whole video on the YouTube channel. May, go check out the YouTube channel. There's a whole video catch technique explaining it to the T, and then there's another catch technique giving tips and tricks on it too. So check that out. And then once the stream is over, it'll be on YouTube, and then you can watch it and watch what we talked about catch technique. So right here, I think we might have watched this, did we? Nah, I don't think we watched this one. But now it's just reacting, right? Crossover run, seeing a hip drop. I like this because it's training his eyes to see the hip drop. Ideally, I know his eyes is away from, because if you're in a crossover run, your eyes should be here. But I like the fact that they're making him use your eyes to find the hip and then break, right? Little details, little things like this. Because ideally, if you're a crossover run, the receiver's in front of you, right? But then now you got to understand that for this drill, they're working on just training the eyes to see the hip drop and react. So this is a good drill right here. Now, all I would say is be disciplined with your crossover run. Still be low. Keep that front shoulder down, right? Arms, everything. Don't shift your weight back. Keep your weight forward a little bit so you can get in and out your breaks. Still be disciplined where you see how he's looking, right? Your eyes are going to be down here at the hips, right? Then you find the receiver and see the hip drop. Boom. Boom. Good. Boom. Good. Boom. Good. Omi, what's good, man? Appreciate you tapping in. Omid. Appreciate you, Omid. Boom. All right. All right. This is D-line stuff. All right, let me answer some questions now. What's up, coach? Got any tips for catching more picks, just being better at the ball? Focus on, so I'll tell you this. So in zone, know how to read the QB, right? Put yourself in position to get depth to see the big picture, right? So if you're in the zone coverage and you, let's say for instance it's cover 3, you got deep third. You got to get enough depth where you can see the receiver and read the QB, right? So you want to get enough depth to see, at least see the receiver in your peripherals, be enough depth to read the QB, see all routes in your area. Now, biggest thing is you got to remember the ball is getting thrown to the receiver. He's not getting thrown to you. So in order for us to do that, we got to get in phase with the receiver, right? Be in position to make a play, right? So if we're in man, we don't want to we want to be in phase with him and get in position to make a play. So how to do that? We stay in phase, we run with him, understand when to lean and locate, when to man turn and play the ball, right? The biggest thing is you got to attack the ball at the highest point. Don't wait for the ball to come down here because receivers are going to attack the ball, right? So you got to understand that, right? And then also when to work on making more plays, you got to work on your ball skills, right? So you got to understand, practice attacking the ball in the air. You can even do routes on air with the QBs, right? Work on trying to understand routes. Attack the ball in the air. Getting out of your breaks and attacking the ball, right? You work in your press technique, lean, locate, run with the receiver, and then lean and locate, find the ball, attack the ball, right? Work on that because the more you do that, the more reps you do, and the more comfortable you are when the ball is in the air, the easier it is for you. A lot of DBs start to panic when the ball is in the air, and next thing you know, the receiver, and they're in great position, but just start to panic, and the receiver caught the ball, or they could have had a pick, but they just mess it up, right? So you got to understand that. Get comfortable when the ball is in the air. Understand when to man turn. Understand when to zone turn. Understand to lean and locate. Work those techniques, and that's going to help you get better. Let's see. Hi, if I'm running with someone in my crossover on hand on hip, eyes on hip, I see the hip drop. Should I keep looking at the hip 1 to 2 seconds after? So, good question. So once you're running with him, right, you see the hip drop and he's breaking. You're breaking to the upfield shoulder. So break to the upfield shoulder. So you break into that upfield shoulder and keep running. Now, if it's a double move, he's going to run into you if you break to the upfield shoulder. So now you can collision around and run with him, right? Now, if it's a continuum, he's just running a comeback, you break an upfield shoulder, as you still will be able to see the receiver in your peripheral if you break to the upfield shoulder. Then you can take a peek at the ball. If the ball's coming, you can slip the hip, go make that play. All right. Side. Stop and go. So that's why if you run in the side with him and hit you with a stop and go, like he doesn't turn, boom, boom, and go. If you in phase with him, right? You're running with him. You in phase. You see the hip drop. Boom. You want to work to him. Work to him. So if I'm here, he breaks, boom, right? I'm working to him to cut him off a little bit, just in case it's a double move. Hope that makes sense, right? You don't want to just run side or something and boom, boom, and then reset and go. Like you see him break down, you get ready, and you start to break towards him. And then if it's a double move, he's going to run into you, or he's going to try to avoid you, and that's going to help you get in position and stay in position with him. Thoughts on pure step? I like it. That was a technique that I liked a lot and I used a lot. You just got to practice it and get comfortable with it, right? And you got to be able to react quickly, right? Because it's literally you boom, one foot is not moving, the other foot is moving, and you're going to be able to quickly react to what the receiver's doing, right? It's a good technique to help you stay square longer, right? Because a lot of times DBs, they start to impress. They start to open up early, and that opens the gate. So it's a good technique to help you stay square longer so you can move laterally and kick step to meet the receiver at a point. All right. Any tips for me? I'm a 5'8" DB going into my junior. The bench 190, squat 290, and I run a 4.746. Work on your technique. Technique is going to be very, very important for you, right? Especially as a 5'8" DB. If your technique is very good, that's going to put you in great position to make a lot of plays, right? And that's going to help you cover fast receivers, cover taller receivers just based on your technique. And then I mean, you want to be explosive. You're going to be 5'8", you got to be explosive. You got to be able to jump high. You got to be able to run. You know what I'm saying? So that's your technique is going to help you stay in position, stay in phase a little bit longer instead of just trying to run with receivers. Your technique will put you in position to run with the receiver. All right. Got any tips on how to break down offense as a free safety to make more plays? Okay, so as a free safety, understand your coverages, right? Understand your coverages, know where you're at. So if you're playing, let's say cover 3 in the middle of the field, when you're watching film, you want to obviously look at the formation, right? Study the formation, 2 by 2. Look at the main receivers. Your closest threats are always going to be the slot guys, right? Slot guys are your closest threats. So look at where they line up at, right? If this guy's lined up a little wider, is he expecting something in from him? If he lined up a little closer, he's expecting something out from you, right? Understand how the quarterback scans the field in his drop. That's another thing you want to read, right? And try to study when you watch a film. Does the quarterback immediately open up and look at one direction? Does he look at the safety first and move a little bit to move the safety and then throw the ball? What does he do? What is his routine when he dropped back? So you want to understand that. And then you got to understand what does the receiver. What does the quarterback do when there's pressure, right? Does he scramble and panic? Does he try to move around and still keep the ball alive and try to throw the ball deep? Or he just tucks to the run every time he feels pressure? So understand that too. But the biggest thing is trying to understand the formation, right? The coverages that you're going to run, what routes and formation is going to hurt you in that coverage. What would that offense do against that coverage? And then the down and distance, right? What does the offense do in third down, right? 3rd and 5, 3rd and 10. Who is his go-to guy in 3rd and 10, 3rd and 5? Does he try to run plays at the sticks? What are the offenses trying to do? Screens? What are they doing, right? So that's what you want to break down when you watch a film. I got a whole video on the YouTube channel about how to study film and everything for safeties and corners. So check that out, and I got you. Much love, Omid. Yes, sir. Let's see. Got anything good? Thoughts on your answer, Coach? How do I get better? Practice it. You practice it, keeping your feet underneath your frame at all times. That's going to help you get out your T-step break faster, right? And then you could add those little mini bands and just work on the footwork with the mini bands, right? And that's going to help you add a little bit of resistance into it. That's going to help you too. Got any tips for taller, longer cornerbacks? Biggest thing is use your strength, right? You got long arms, you're taller, use your strength. So one thing I like to tell, especially tall DBs, is you know how you impress. A lot of people try to be really close to them. Like give yourself some space. Give yourself some space. You got long arms, and your technique right there alone is going to be huge. Because if you line up, you want to be a yard and a half at most impress. And then your technique, staying square, use it. And when you shoot your hand, get full extension. Because that's going to make the receiver runs even wider. Take wider releases, and that's going to help you get them closer to the sideline so you can use the sideline as help, right? And that's going to help you as a taller DB, right? And then, understand how to get in and out of your breaks. A lot of tall DBs, they get tall when they pedal. And then now they have to get back down to break. Know when to stay low and get out your breaks, right? If you stay low, you don't want to be super low, right? You don't have to shrink yourself to be 5'8" if you're 6'2". Still want to get a nice little pad level where you can get in and out of your breaks, be explosive out your breaks. So you have to find that range for you, but you want to still be able to, boom, take the quick step, stay within your frame, and drive out of there. You don't want to be tall pedaling, and then you have to get back down, do this. Or you tall transitioning to get back down. You know what I'm saying? So that's as tall DB, you have to make sure that your technique is smooth, your technique is good pad level for you, and that's going to help you a lot. All right. Whew, that was a lot. How do I get fast and explosive out of my break? I'm doing the right technique for the most part, just not fast enough. Add resistance to it, King. Add resistance to it. Focus on just pushing off that break step, right? That plant drive step, and driving out of there, right? With some resistance. That's gonna help you a lot. All right. Whew. All right. Let's go watch this video now. Bam. All right, so this is just, I think, Arkansas State, right? I think this is Arkansas State, indie drills. Just talking about it, watching it. So the pedal, open, ball, right? So when we're doing drills like this, guys, I know it's low impact. You know, people are chilling a little bit. This is the time to really focus on the technique. This is the time to really make sure your pedal's smooth, your arms is moving, you transition, open up, right? Taking no wasted steps. Boom. See, you don't want to pedal too high. That's not bad right there. Boom. Open up a little bit. See, now he just turning and running right there. Ruben. Is that Ruben? Ruben, I appreciate the sub, cousin. Welcome to Team Eyeland. Make sure to follow us on IG, TikTok, and Twitter. Add a band, King. Add a band. Have somebody pull you. Right. That's just what I mean by resistance. GT. Appreciate the GTK. Appreciate the follow on Twitch. Appreciate y'all. Make sure to follow us on IG and TikTok. Sub to the YouTube channel if you haven't. Appreciate y'all. Not bad right there. See, right now, this is this right here is he's just turning. Right? You want to be explosive. This when we are pedaling and receiver is breaking our cushion. We don't want to just turn and run. We got to make sure we have good pad level. Turn the hip, boom, open the hip, right, and cross over, right? You don't want to just turn like here and chill, right? Now, the receiver's gone by then. You got to make sure you out of there, right? Let's see. I didn't see this right. What did this guy do? This a coach? Let's see what coach talking about. Oh, we didn't see it. So this is what I mean by this. This is a good drill right here to work on your brakes, right? Breaking off the back foot. Let's slow it down. Hold on. Let's slow it down. This is what I mean by break it will help. This is a lot of people ask about how to get better at brakes. This drill right here. Boom. Now, what I would say is, you see how he's getting tall to brake? Stay at the same pad level. Boom. Right? Inside, outside, boom. And try not to do this little tip, and get out of there. Make your steps count, right? 1, 2, 3, out of there, right? The inside foot, plant step, drive step, right? 1, 2, 3. Make sure this is when you can work on your brake technique, right? Taking the correct steps, all that stuff. Boom, not bad. 1, 2. See right there, that pitter patter right there. That's not bad right there. Good T step, drive step right here. Push off it. Get out of there. Boom, push off it. This could be a little bit tighter, a little bit underneath you, but it's not bad. Still could be a little bit underneath you. But this is what I mean by getting that knee to point where you're going, right? That knee, that inside knee is going to point to your destination. So you always want to make sure when you take that T-step or that plant step, boom, you drive, let that knee point to where you're going, and you're going to get there. Arms, more arms, more arms. And he's a little too high. Crossing over a little too high right here. See how look? See, this is what I'm saying. Look how low he has. He starts off high, right? Watch. He's high right here, but what does he have to do? He has to drop all the way back down to get out of there. If you start low, you don't have to drop that high, that low to get out. You start low, you cross it over running, boom, boom, you could get out of there. But if you start high, you have to drop and then get out. That's wasted time, right? And that's give more time for the receiver to make a play. And look, he pops straight up out of there. So understand that and this is the little things, guys. When you get to college, when you get to the league, this right here is what's gonna separate you, right, from you making plays, you standing out, you being an All-American, you getting more PT. Because in college, everybody's fast, everybody's strong, everybody can play football, everybody was a top dog at their high school. So what is going to separate you? You got 4 or 5 star people on your team, but you all on the same team. what are you gonna do? What's gonna separate you to take over and be the starting guy, right? Some people is the technique. Some people is the smarts, understanding the game, understand how to read things, right? Put it all together, you're unstoppable, right? So understand that these little things, when you focus on these little things, that's a little bit better. That's a little bit better, but still, he's still starting off a little too high in his crossover. Same, that's not bad. He got out of there, but I just want him to start a little bit lower. Oh, see that? Well, that's a waste. That he was stuck at the same spot, then turned. Watch this one right here. Boom. See that? That's wasted. He's still at the same spot. When we breaking, guys, you don't want, if you make every step count, you don't want to be stuck at the same spot. You don't want to take the same step twice, right? He was here, he turned his whole body and then went. You want to be here, sink, drive, boom, and then go. Every step matters, right? The more time you stay at the same spot, the more time the receiver has to complete the pass. He's talking about it right there. Not bad, not bad, not bad. We could do a little bit better though. Y'all see what I'm saying? Like if you start low, you don't have to drop too low. And that's going to help you get out of there a lot faster. But if you start high to get low, to go low to get out, that's more time for the receiver. Oh, I missed that one. Hold on. Let's see. See, he's out. He's way too tall. He's pretty much running straight up. Boom, boom, boom. Now, one thing I'll tell y'all, and that's going to help you guys, is get your eyes to where you're going when you get out your breaks, right? Transition your eyes. All right, I'm breaking, crossover break, locate the receiver, and drive to him. See, he's still looking at quarterback the whole time. Drive to him. Drive, locate where you're going, and then find the ball. I know right now they focus on just trying to stay straight at the straight on the line. He's talking about his foot right here. Yep, you want to break. Yep, exactly. You want to stick the outside foot, the top foot. Boom. That foot should be the one that you're breaking on. You don't want to break on the inside foot. You're going to slip every time. Boom, not bad. Get out of there. Ah. Shift your weight down. Shifted as he got. That was a little. Right here. Boom. Push off that break foot a little bit more and drive out of there. That knee, remember that knee got to point to where you're going. And you don't want to jump into your breaks, guys. Shift, yep. He's talking about ready. See, he's getting tall, right? You don't want to be tall. It's a little bit better. I'm watching some game film. Let's see. They show examples of it. Let's speed this up a little bit. We're still in slow-mo. So crossover. Get out of there. Good. Oh my gosh. Yay. Oh. Oh. I like this rep. Hold on. See it. Boom. Helmet's off. God dang. God dang. David, I appreciate the follow, cousin. Welcome to Team Eyeland. Make sure to follow us on IG, TikTok. Sub to YouTube channel if you haven't. Appreciate you, cousin. Shoot, so now these are drills. This is a good drill to work on your pad level, right? Get it in and out of your brakes and your pad level. Lower your pad level so you can stay consistent. This is a good drill to also work on your brakes, keeping everything within your frame, staying low, driving out of there, right? If you guys want to work on getting out your brakes faster, your pad level, staying within your frame, and taking the proper steps is very huge, right? It'll make a huge difference, right? And I like this. They're keeping their feet underneath their frame the whole time. I haven't seen anybody step out their frame yet. Not bad, not bad. This is where I broke on the wrong foot right here, though. He broke on the inside foot. Oh, no, he was right. Never mind. He went outside it. You good. Never mind, that's me. 90. So they're working all the 45. They're working 0 degree, 45, 90. This is good. This is a good drill. This is a good drill. Might need to add this to the toolbox. Good. I like it. I like it. Good. All right, after this drill, I'm going to pause it. I'm going to go through the chat, answer some questions. Oh, and they got some transition out of there. Opening up out of there. This is good. Not bad. You know what they should do? They should be able to have one of these like this, but make it at a way that it slants up, right? Because when you open up, right, you running, the receivers open your cushion, you're not going to stay down here. You're going to open up and you're just going to gradually start to rise. So that would be a good one, a good invention. If any engineers or anything, that's one for y'all. I just want 10%. That's all. But that's a good idea for y'all to help DBs. Arms. Remember, your arms is important when we're doing stuff like this. All right. Let me answer some chat now. Some questions in the chat. All right, so boom. Boom. All right, so what is the best technique for beginners? I mean, really, it's just starting, right? Know how to pedal with good pad level, staying square in your pedal, weaving in your pedal. Right, know how to transition, open and run, right? Getting out your brakes, those techniques, just doing stuff like that. Just watching videos and working on it. Look at the techniques, right? Study the technique, work on the technique. But you always want to make sure you know the basics first before you get into the technique details, right? Know the basic, know how to pedal with your arms, stay within your frame, know how to brake, right? Know how to weave in your pedal, know how to open up, when to open up. Then you get into your press technique. Know the basic knowledge, the basic things of press. What is press? What am I trying to do? Staying square, move laterally, kick step. Then you work on those things. One step at a time, right? Work on staying square. Work on moving laterally. Work on your kick step, right? Keeping your eyes down, keeping your eyes disciplined. All that stuff. So breaking it down like that will help you a lot. Resistance King, I mean, like adding somebody, you have a band around you and you have somebody pulling. That's what I mean by resistance. Or you have a band around your ankles and doing that. That's what I mean by resistance, King. What is the best way to cover a slant? I have a whole video about that, right? Staying square, move laterally, kick step, get your hands on them, right? Reading a QB. And if you're playing off man, and covering a slant, don't pedal out of there immediately. Take your re-step, see the 3-step, break to the upfield shoulder, go make a play. But a lot of times when people are playing off man, they immediately start pedaling fast, just creating more space, and the receiver have more space to run the slant. Now in press, you want to always protect your inside leverage. Stay square, right? Stay square, move laterally. So if he gives you outside release a little bit, you move laterally, kick step, and then he comes back in, boom, you redirect and run with it, right? If he tries to get inside of you immediately, you move your feet, boom. That's why we're staying square. That's the best way. A band, can you show an example of a band, like a mini band or like a stretching band. That's what I mean, or like a resistance band. Like just look up resistance band, and it'll explain it. Should work at least 2 techniques every workout. It's up to you, blessings. Like wherever you feel like you need to do, right? You can work on 2 technique, 3 technique. You can work on 1 technique, but you got to be consistent with it, right? Don't just work on 1 technique one day and just jump to another technique. Make sure you know the technique, understand it, and it's something you don't even have to think about, and then you can start going to other technique. Short DBs, your techniques are very important. Zach, on this, just dial in on your technique, stay consistent in your technique. That's gonna be very important. Work on being explosive if you're a short DB. You're gonna have to be able to jump high. You're gonna have to be able to be strong, right? Your footwork gotta be on point. All that stuff is gonna help you as a short DB. Attack and know how to attack the ball in the air, lean and locate, right? Cut the receiver off, lean, locate, cut him off, beat the receiver, right? Play the receiver's hands. You know, that's going to help you a lot as a short DB. How was your day? My day was good, GTK. Appreciate you, man. My day was good. How does this get your... If you add resistance, it's just going to help. Once you take the resistance, you're going to... It's adding restriction to you. So if you focus on just adding resistance to it, somebody pulling you, that's going to help you make sure you're taking good steps and then explode out of it. It's just going to help you get stronger, right? And then that's going to help you get out faster, right? That resistance is supposed to slow you down. So if you add resistance, it slows you down. You're just working on trying to get out of there as fast as possible with resistance. When you take the resistance off, it will help you over time get you faster in your breaks. You can also work on your breaks going uphill. Right, you work on it. This 1, 2, boom, and driving up the hill. Right, that will help you a lot. As a taller DB, oh, hold on, let me see. What are your tips for guarding bigger receiver? So this is how I see it, guys. You got to be mentally prepared, right? You do not want to think, oh, this guy's taller than me. Once you think about that, you lost the battle. So even if he's taller you or not, you're still gonna have to line up and compete. So biggest thing is you're gonna have to compete. Biggest thing, your technique gotta be on point and you gotta be physical, right? Just because he's taller, bigger than you, doesn't mean anything, right? Yes, he's taller and bigger, okay, but your technique is still gonna have to be the same. You're gonna have to be physical. You're gonna have to stay square. You're gonna have to try to move him off his landmark. And the biggest thing is just be annoying to him when he's running his route. So if I'm going against a bigger receiver, I went against 6'6" receivers, 6'5", 6'3", and the biggest thing that helped me really is being in phase and being annoying. Be annoying by hitting his hand as I'm running with him, hitting his hip, bumping him as I'm running with him, leaning and locate, playing through the receiver's hands, being physical with him. Because automatically bigger receivers think, oh, he's a smaller DB, I got him. But once you show that you're competing, you're being physical, you're being annoying to him, now he has other things to worry about, right? And then once the ball's in there, you have to be able to play the receiver's hands. You're gonna have to be able to jump, attack the ball at the highest point, all that stuff. But your technique is gonna have to be solid. It's gonna have to be really good because now you're staying square. You shoot your hand. Whenever you strike, make it mean something. Don't just place your hand. Shoot, get full extension, move your feet, make him take wide releases. All that stuff is going to help you, right? Is Arkansas defense good? Because this defense, this is Arkansas State. This is years ago, so I don't know how they were. I don't know how they are now. I don't know how they were back then, but this is a lot of good stuff. So, and this is probably just a coach. He's probably not even there right now. He's probably somewhere else. You know, this is years ago, but we'll see. So, circle drill. So, right now, they're just working on getting in and out their breaks, right? Keeping their feet tight, getting out their breaks, turning, all the little things that we do. This is not bad right here. See, that right there. See, this is what I'm talking about. When you step out your frame, guys, you're more likely to slip. Everybody is staying tight. Boom, out of there. But watch this guy right here. Slow it down, DJ. Hold on. A little too wide. I mean, it's not too bad, but he stepped a little bit out of his frame, just a little bit, and that caused him to slip a little bit, right? Not too bad, though. Not too bad. Not bad. Keeping your feet moving, making every step count, right? Driving out of there. See, yep, he's talking about keeping it tight. Just work. This is just a drill, just keeping everything tight within your frame. Too many steps out of there, right? Not bad. And you adding the ball to it to work on your hands, right? Not bad. That ain't no DB. That got to be a linebacker. Hold on. As a taller DB, what college NFL cornerback? I would say J.C. Horn, good one. Pastor Tan's another good one. If you can go back and watch some Richard Sherman. You can watch who else is a tall DB? Sauce Gardner a little bit. You know, those type of dudes for sure. Not bad. Simple drill. Coach, if I'm in a great position against a taller receiver I want to pick, I don't want to settle for just playing through it. Then you got to be in. Then go attack the ball at the highest point. That's how it is. Cut him off. Go attack the ball. The receiver is going to try to get the ball too, so you're going to have to compete for the ball. You're just going to have to compete, attack the ball at the highest point. Don't wait for it. All right? 7-cone drill. Johnny, I appreciate the votes, cousin. So now they're just working on breaks. Now, all I would add on this is just locate. This is not a bad drill. Just locate, though. Locate the receiver so you could drive out of there a little bit faster. He's looking down the whole time. You got to find a target, look at it. Boom, drive. That's not bad. Locate it just a step. One more step. See, he's talking about he's keeping his head down. Don't keep your head down. There you go. That's not bad. There's another good drill, guys, is work it in tight spaces, right? Receivers are going to react. Not react. They're going to do a lot of things. They're going to move here, give you a move there, but if you work on this right here, working on tight spaces, that's going to help you react to those moves, those extra moves DBs like to do, right? This guy's probably was a linebacker, now to change him to safety or something because he's a little stiff right there. Right there, he's got stuck on his break right there. He's pedaling way too high. Not bad. Keep your weight for it. More arms. Now that is just working on just reacting, just extra moves, you know. Ideally, there's not really a time where you're going to be able to do all this in a game, but it's also good to be able to know that you can react like this. That's a little too much, right? He's not. And this is the thing. When we do drills like this, get to where you need to, right? See how they just pedaling, chilling, and then they're taking small steps. In a game, he reached for that one. He reached for that one, right? Get there. Pedal, open, sprint there. Because all we're doing is, if we're running with the receiver, he breaks, we're reacting, get in there. He breaks again, we reacting, get in there. We're not going to go here, chill, get there, chill. No, you got to practice and like game-like situation, right? Gain speed, game-like situation when we do drills like this, because that's going to help you. That's going to help you to react better in a game, right? That's going to help you. It's going to be easier in a game. Yeah, see, he's talking about hopping. No, don't hop, pedal, drive. That's not bad. He just looked a little receiver-ish. beating the drum and all that stuff. Get there. Not good, 24. Yup. It's not bad. He's a little too high. Oh, you see, now we're doing a little too much now in this drill. But not bad. I mean, it's a good drill to do it, but a little too much movement. Boom. Yeah, see right here, he's all over a little bit. It's a little bit better. No. Yeah, this is let's it's not bad, but let's just move on to this one. Let's see what they do here. So we got some game footage. This is scrimmage. This is scrimmage. This is Arkansas State. Not bad. Not bad. That's a good. Yeah, they're D1 double A. Or did they move up to D1? I think that Arkansas State, I think the D1 1A. I think the D1. I can't remember. Did they move up? I think so. Any drills for looking back for the ball? Yeah, so oh, this is not bad right here. This is not bad. Hold on. This is now we talking. I like this. Shoot the hand. Kick. This is not bad. Simple drill to work on your kick step, getting hands on. Now, all I would say is don't be quick to open. See how they turn 45? We want to stay square a little bit longer as we kick. There's a lot of good stuff. 2. Okay. 1. Not bad. Now, what I don't like about this drill is watch what his feet is not moving. Our feet has to be, you're not going to sit here and just shoot, right? Our feet have to move a little bit, shoot, and then we get ready to move laterally. But if we're just standing there, boom, 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 like we're practicing bad habits, right? We want to make sure our feet are moving when we strike. Just working your technique, knowing a good drill is really just seeing the hip drop drill. So you have a receiver running with you. He drop his hip. You run with him. He drop your hip. Boom, boom, boom. Then he gets to a point. He starts to go vertical. He looks back for the ball. Back for the ball and attack the ball at the highest point. All right, that's a good drill right there. I don't like that. I don't like that rep 29. I don't like that rep at all. He kind of just went there. He didn't kick step. He didn't move laterally. He kind of just crossed. He just kind of just ran over there. Like I want you to be square. This is a good drill, but we got to make sure the technique is right. So if I'm here, have somebody, I'm moving my feet, boom, okay, 2 hand, boom, okay, 2 hand, boom. Then I move laterally, shoot 1 hand, kick, and go. You know what I'm saying? That's a good drill. That's where we can step it up to another level, right? So I like it. I like the idea, but we just got to make sure the technique is good. And that's on these players, right? You got to focus on the technique as an individual. When you get to college, guys, I'm telling you, coaches are not going to sit there and just, especially in the season, they don't have time to be like, all right, oh, you did this. Like, he's trying to get as many reps as possible and get off. Yes, coaches got to correct it, and yes, facts. But you got to remember, though, in college, they're on a time limit. So they're not going to sit there and be like, oh, he going to tell you, yeah, hey, you got kick steps, stay square, boom. But you got to know what he means and do it. He's not going to sit here and like, oh, get another rep. No. He got so many people, they trying to get the reps. He's not going to sit here and just focus on you getting this drill right. During the off season, this is a different story. But in season, we got to get our reps and go. Spring ball, we got to get our reps and go. You know what I'm saying? Way too high. Sit down. See how he's striking down? Now, what I would do, honestly, this guy could be down. This guy will probably be a little bit higher because we're striking up here. We're not striking down here. We're striking up here. So what I'll do is here, boom, 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 strike it up, right? Strike it up, but we're still down. So I'll have him probably a little bit higher. You got to move your feet, guys. You got to move your feet. I don't like not moving your feet, man. Feet before hands. Feet before hands. Ed, if you go to the YouTube channel and watch the cover two tips and tricks, it explains it as a DB. Yes, you want to jam him, force him inside, and then you want to sink. Step and hinge, sink a little bit. Read the QB, and that's going to help you, right? Understand where your eyes need to be. C number 2. Force the inside release from number 1. C number 2. Number 2 is going vertical. You sink it a little bit, getting ready to play the void, right? So watch that video on the YouTube channel, Ed, and it'll explain it a lot. See, now this... Okay, I'm going to talk about this rep right here. Are they working? He's way too tall. And see, like, this is what I mean by, watch what his feet does. He shoot his hand, instantly a turn. We want to be square a little bit longer because we want to make him take wider release, right? He kick step is not bad, but we can make it a little bit better. Blessings. I appreciate the sub, cousin. Welcome to Team Eyeland. Make sure to follow on IG, TikTok, Twitter. Sub to YouTube channel like you just did. Appreciate you. Welcome to Team Eyeland. Now right here, see, this is. I don't like this one right here. I don't like this rep. I don't like this rep right here. Watch what he does. Square, shoot 2 hands, but the receiver's going away from our frame. It should have been 1 hand right here. He shoot 2. He's still in decent position, and now he's trying to get too physical. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Like, we're in great position. There's times where we try to be too physical, and it puts us in a bad position. Watch what happened. Now he's in a bad position. Good thing the safety helped us right here. You get what I'm saying? Little details. I mean, the receiver did step out of bounds, so that's a different ball. That's a different. Then the receiver can't come back and make a play unless we touch it. Then he could come back or something like that. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So we're in great position already. We don't need to be extra physical if we're in great position. Be aggressive. Yes, I like it. But be aggressive, be controlled and aggressive. Know when to shoot your hand. Know when you're in great position. Know when you're in great position to go make a play. Right? (901) Ed. Coach, how do I get over the mental factor of tackling? Like, oh, he might make me miss or he might truck me. That's a good question. So, Ed, I would just tell you this, man. Like, when it comes to tackling, you got to know the technique that works for you. For me, I was always a low target tackle. I did not want to go head up with nobody. I didn't want to get no CTE, no concussions, none of that stuff. So I was a low target tackle, and it worked for me. And I worked on the low target tackle. The biggest thing is your eyes. Your eyes is gonna help you in every aspect. If you train your eyes to track the near hip, get to the near hip. As you're closing the space, shorten your stride. I got a whole video about how to tackle as elite DB on the YouTube channel, right? Track the near hip, close the space, striking near shoulder, near leg, taking an extra step and driving through. All that stuff plays a huge aspect, but you got to work on it. It's not something that you can just learn it, watch a video and learn, and then be good at it. There's reps. I'm telling you, from the first time I played football to my last year playing football, like, I just got better and better and better. And it takes time, guys. It takes time. And it's going to be time where you get trucked. It's going to be time where you get juked, right? Somebody might mix you crazy. It happens. But it's all start with your eyes, the technique, right? You can limit how many times that happen if you train yourself to do the technique correctly. Train your eyes and do it correctly, right? So that's the thing, right? It's bound to happen. Like, it's bound to happen. Oh, man, this question is very popular. Any advice for taller DBs? I answered this question like 3 times today. If I have a whole video actually on the YouTube channel for taller and shorter DBs tips and tricks. If you watch that video, it will explain it a lot. Biggest thing is use your length. Your technique got to be on point, right? Good pad level so you can get in and out of your breaks, right? Yeah, and then if you want to go back on the stream, when the stream is over, you'll be on YouTube. You can watch it. It would, I have answering that question too. It's a good play by the receiver. Dang. So somebody asked about watching film. What does the quarterback do? Let's look. We're just looking at him. What does he do? Instantly, he's looking at where he wants to go. He looks, oh no, actually he looked at the safety. He looked in the middle of the field first. Right? He looked at the middle of the field. Boom. And then he turns. So I like where the safety was at. Let's see what the safety did. Boom. Instantly he sees it. Not bad. The safety is not bad right there. That's not bad. Way to read it. Money, watch the kick step video on the YouTube channel explaining it. It's impressed. You want to kick step to meet the receiver at a point. You don't want to cross over to meet the receiver at a point. That's why we kick step, to meet him at a point. Any advice to get coaches to notice you? Competing every day, right? Going against the best players on your team, best receiver, right? 110% effort, everything you do. Your technique got to be on point every time, right? Stay consistent with your technique. Those things are going to help you stand out. And then knowing the playbook, know what to do, right? You could be the best athlete, fastest, everything. But if you don't know what you're doing, coach ain't going to trust you to put you on the field. You know what I'm saying? So you got to do your part to understand the playbook. But if you want to really stand out, really be noticed by your coaches, it starts with competing, right? Competing, the little things. Doing the little things. When it comes to conditioning, trying to be the first one every time, right? Trying to show that you want to get better every day, right? When it comes to indie drills, you're doing the drills correctly. Coach doesn't have to repeat himself multiple times for you to do the drill correctly, right? All that stuff. You lining up first, right? You going to one-on-ones. You're going against the best receivers. That's going to help you stand out, right? But if you're in the back, you just chilling, and then when a scout team comes, then you want to do all that stuff. It's like, all right, what is it? Like he's just turning on whenever he wants to. He's not trying to get better, right? You want to show that you want to get better every time you step on the field. Hustle, run into the ball. Those things is going to help you stand out. No, you want to meet him there. You don't want to beat him there. That's what this other way around, Myron. Meet him there. Don't want to beat him there. Because if you beat him there, then if you shoot a diamond release, right, you give him away your leverage. So you want to meet him there because now, if you meet him there, boom. If he comes inside, you're right there. If he continues to go outside, you kick step. You're still able to go with him. Oh, okay, yep. Yes, I do have a video on wide receiver splits on the YouTube channel. Got a video on the wide receiver splits. All right, let's see this drill. This is what, playing the receiver's hands. This is a good drill right here too. Low impact drill. Just training yourself to read the receiver's hands and playing through the receiver's hands. Knocking the ball out of the receiver's hands. Boom. Yes, because ideally you want to move laterally first. You don't want to just kick step immediately. You want, because what does the receiver do when he release? Boom, boom, boom. He gives you a move at first, and then he starts to go. So when he starts to go, that's when we kick step. But if he here, and he gives you a move here, you're just staying square, you're moving laterally. And then he starts to go, then you kick step, boom, and then meet him at a point. Y'all got me doing footwork drill, man. I'm out here getting right now. Man turn right here. Man turn drill right here. Back shoulder. Playing the receiver's hands. Timing to jump directly. Coach can't get up no more. Look at it. That vertical. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Coach might have got a little something in there. Oh, he got up there a little bit. Okay, Coach. Oh, I like the playing the tennis ball. That's actually not bad. Little switch up right there. See, now this is the thing. When we're doing drills like this, don't just jump just to jump. Jump to play the receiver's hands. See, he's just jumping. Jump to play the receiver's hands, right? So when you running with him, read your man turn, read his hands. His hands go to a direction. Fight to get to that direction, right? Don't just jump just to jump. Jump too early. He's anticipating it. React from him. Not bad right there. That's not bad right there. Good. Good. Not bad. And I like that the fact that he looked back a little bit. Yeah, you got to move laterally first because the receiver, if you kick step immediately, you just opening the gate. You're giving yourself away, right? Giving him a release, you're giving it away. But if you stay square, because remember, when we're in press, we want him to take wide releases. Wide. Right? We want to force him closer to the sideline. Remember, the receiver, the quickest way for him to get to where he needs to do is straight. So we want him to work out here. So now if he tries to go straight, he has to go around me. Boom, boom. Boom. Now he's getting closer to the sideline. And then he try to stack us. He can't stack us. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we want to stay lateral, move laterally first, then kick step. Unless the receiver does this. If he gives you a speed release, then you got to go. But if he's here and the first thing is boom, 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 all this dancing nonsense they do, stay there. Stay square. Move laterally. Right? If he starts to go here, slide here, you just move laterally. Slide here, you just move laterally. Right? Got any tips for safety first time playing? Okay, understand coverages. That's one thing I'll tell you to do as a safety. Understand coverages. Know what to look for in your coverages. I got zone coverage videos for safeties on the YouTube channel. But that's the first thing I'll tell you is understand coverage and then know where to look for in the coverage. Right? Know how to read the quarterback. Know how to read the quarterback's shoulders. You know, you want to know how to weave in your pedal. Break on a long arm action. Right, all that stuff is huge for safeties, right? So that's the first thing I'll tell you to do. Know how to and know what to look for, right? And make sure you attack the ball at the highest point. Attack the ball, all right? This is a good. Let's see. Hold on, let me. So cousin got beat right there. Good job. Way to finish. Good finish right there. Hey, I'll tell you this, though. Like, I'm going to be real with y'all. Like, just seeing this. When you make a play on your sideline in the college game, bro, it's the best feeling. Like, everybody's like, yeah, let's go. You see your strength coach hyping you up. It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling, bro. Play the hands. Getting up. I ain't gonna lie, I missed that, man. I missed that. Hey, I'm gonna be real with y'all guys. Please don't take advantage of your time playing the game, man. Cause eventually it's gonna go away. Eventually it's gonna go away. You're gonna be 32, making a YouTube channel about football DBs, call it Team Eyeland, trying to get people right. It's gonna go away, man. So don't take advantage. When you got the opportunity to still play the game, every day you get to play the game, go all out. Make the best out of it, man. Make the best out of the day. Because literally, you could lose the game in one play. You could lose the game by the end of the year. A lot of things can happen, man. So when you blessed to play the game, don't take it for granted. You know what I'm saying? Don't take it for granted for real, because you can't play the game forever, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't play the game forever. And I'm 32 right now, and watching this film, watching this games, watching people do drills and everything, it just remind me of myself. Like, damn, like I remember doing this. Damn, I remember. It's like those memories are very, very, very heartwarming, right? So don't take advantage. I mean, don't take it for granted, because this game is not gonna be there forever. When you feel like we got practice, you know how many people wish they could still practice? You know what I'm saying? When you're in the weight room with your team trying to get better, right? You know how many people still can be in that team environment, everybody pushing each other, working to that same goal, right? That's man, it's one of those things, man, is the best feeling ever. You guys working to get to the same goal, same mindset, everybody getting better, everybody pushing each other to get better. Not bad. And the receiver pushed us off. Yes. Yep. Can we watch? Unfortunately, we can't, cousin. We can't watch Ohio State tape, because I probably will get a copyright or something. Oh, I love making plays. No, I love making plays in general. I love, like, it's so the wayside was even better. The reason why, because for me, what I used to do is this: when I made a play on the wayside, this is something that I used to do. I'm not telling y'all to do this. I'm not recommending y'all to do this, but I always used to look for the coach and see his reaction. Right? I remember we were playing. Quick story time. We were playing Richmond. It was was it my senior year? It was my senior year. We're playing Richmond. And for some reason, this is probably the most action I got the whole season in that game. For some reason, they felt like they needed to attack me. And they probably ran like, probably 8 fades against me, throwing the ball. They didn't complete one of them, but they kept trying me. And I was like, the whole season, nobody tried me that senior year. So I'm like, what's going on? Why are they trying me? Like, what's going on? They must think I'm sweet or something, but I was locking them up. So at a point, after like the 4th fade they ran against me, I kept yelling to their side, because I was always on this side. I kept yelling. I was like, stop trying me. Why y'all trying me? Y'all should know my resume. Like, I kept yelling that, right? And coach was like, shut up. And then I was like, I was looking for the coach. I was like, you keep coming there. Keep coming. So they threw another fade. I stopped it. I was like, coach, where you at? And then he got pissed. He was like, Warren, shut the F up. I'm like, oh. Got in his skin, you know what I'm saying? So like, I love getting their heads, because it's a different thing when you in the receiver head and he realized, like, damn, I can't even do anything. Then the coach is getting upset. It's like, I got the whole team upset. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to see me next play. You know, all that stuff. So it's a great feeling too, but you got to be careful. The way sideline, the referees are quick to throw a flag. The referee are quick to throw a flag, so you got to make sure you're careful what you say and what you do. Lean and locate. You know I talk about this all the time. Lean and locate. Lean and locate. Oh, let me answer some questions first. Hold on. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, it be flying. It be flying. Cherish every moment. Those 6 a.m. workouts, the 5:45 a.m. practices, those random 3 a.m. Get on the field punishments. You know, all that stuff, bro. It's those memories that you're gonna live for. It's gonna be in your mind forever, man. And those times where you get in trouble, like my freshman class, we got in trouble one night. I'm telling you, we ran. I think we started off at 5 a.m. 5 a.m. It was just us freshmen. Got on the indoor track, run. Coach was just sitting there reading the newspaper. We were just running. He blow the whistle, we get faster. I'm like, damn. And I'm telling you, we ran. And then we got to go to class. And then after that practice, I'm like, oh, hell. You know what I'm saying? Those memories last forever. You know, those are and you have moments where it's like the workout's so hard that you want to quit. It's like, damn. But it's hard to quit when you all you guys are doing the same thing. You got your boys with you. everybody struggling together to get better. You know what I'm saying? Those memories right there is one of those things that it changes you. It changes your mindset, it gets you stronger, it gets you mentally tougher because your teammate is doing it, your boy is doing it, your best friend is doing it, he's expecting you to do it, you doing it for him, he's doing it for you. All that stuff is huge, man. And that's what the good teams do. They fight through adversity. When they're down, what are they going to do? Are they going to just fold and give up, or they're going to fight back? They're going to think about that 6 a.m. workout where we almost threw up. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. Ooh, that's a good rep. That's a good play right there. Did I skip the whole lean and locate thing? I did skip the whole lean and locate. All right. Test for nickel. Most likely playing the next season, and it seems difficult. Okay. I will tell you this. Understand the coverage when you're playing nickel. Know where your help is at. Where you have help, where you don't have help. Right? Communication is going to be very important for a nickel. Right? Communication. Listening to what people say, you communicating too. Right? Catch technique. Know how to play catch technique. Right? Know how to play catch technique. Right? Understand when to scooch. If you scooch, right? And understand routes. Know what the receiver's alignment is. Based on his alignment, the slot guy, could determine what route to expect. So understand, watching film and understanding that too will help you a lot as a nickel. Them 2 days, man, 2 days is something different. Something different now. They don't even do 2 days now. But back then, 2 days, woo! I'm telling you, my first year at camp, it was literally, how was the structure? It was 2 a day, 1 a day, 2 a day, 1 a day, 2 a day, 1 a day. And it was everyday football, like at camp. I'm talking, we get there August, 5th or 6th or whatever, all the way to the week before the first game. And it's football. We wake up 6 a.m., mandatory wake up 6 a.m., check-in, breakfast. Then we have meetings. Then we have practice. Then we have, you shower everything, go eat lunch. Then meetings. Meetings, then practice, then shower everything, go eat dinner, then meetings, then you hit the late. And I'm telling you, we start at 6 a.m. I didn't get back to my dorm till 10:30. 10:30 every single day. Literally forgot what day it was. That's how it was. It was the same routine all day. And then the 1 a days, they say it's 1 a days, but it's actually 2 a days because you wake up 6 a.m., meetings, breakfast, meetings, practice, right? Then you eat lunch, lift, right? Walk through, then shower, go eat dinner, meetings, practice. So it's literally 3 a day. You know what I'm saying? It's different now. 5 a.m. lift, oh my gosh. 5 a.m. lift was crazy. Winter workouts was crazy too. Winter workouts, that's when you become a man. I ain't gonna lie. You become a man in the winter workouts. Oh man. That's when you moving weight, you lifting, and if you're in a cold spot, like I was in Maine, and I didn't have a car my freshman year, you had to walk to the facility. And if we had a freshman, he had a car, and he left at the dot. If you are not in this, first come, first serve, gonna get in the car. If you miss it, you walking in the cold. Bro, it was bad, bro. Oh, man. Lean, locate. Good play. Yeah, and what's crazy, hey, JB, I'm going to be real with you. When I went to Maine, we had an indoor facility. We had an indoor bubble, right? Never used it. Only time we used this when we did conditioning, like winter workouts and stuff. That's when we used it. Practice, nope, we were just outside. Anytime we get the chance to go outside, we were outside. The only time we went in that facility, the indoor bubble during the season, if it was like thunder, hail, a snowstorm or something, that's when we went inside. But practice was never canceled. It would be snowing crazy outside with it. I'm like, damn, 5 a.m. outside with it. It's bad, bro. It's crazy. But I mean, it's one of those things like you could complain, but everybody's gonna do it. So we can't do anything about it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, everybody there. The coach is there, you there. Everybody gonna have to suck it up. That's a good rep. That's a very good rep. Yeah, they violate for real. For real. Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. King, greatest feeling is to get a game winner pick on this sideline. The away sideline, that's a great feeling. When you get, I never had a pick six in my whole career, which is crazy to me. It's crazy, and you know this is the thing I always say. Like there was a time where I was just watching my old film, and I'm like, damn, that was a pick right there. I could have had, and it would have been a pick six, and I let it go. I just batted it down. You know, so that's why I always say, guys, like when you have the opportunity to make a play, make the play. Go and make the play. Don't think about nothing. You earned to make the play. You're in great position. Your technique was good. Everything is there. You're in great position. You see the ball, attack the ball. Go make the play. Don't just try to play it safe and bat it down. Be aggressive, right? Where they work on tackling right here? Good. This is a good tackling drill right here. This is a good tackling drill. Getting down low, seeing it, striking near shoulder, near leg. Boom. This is the initial steps of getting to that low target tackle. Right? You're getting down, getting ready. You drop, sink your hips, grab the tackle. You know what I'm saying? That's symbolizing his legs and you driving through. Yeah, for real. They have winter practice in school. Might be, yeah, yo. I'll tell you that happens so many times, bro. That's crazy. We are practice 5 a.m. Road is icy, snow, everything, and then we're out there practicing everything. You get the news or you get the email when you get back in the locker room. School is the campus is closed due to weather condition. Then like, damn, we wasn't even supposed to practice. This is illegal. You know what I'm saying? But then it's the best feeling though when school is canceled after you had that practice. You don't have school, you chilling. Go back to the dorm, get on the game, watch some film a little bit. That's the best feeling. Is that it? I like to. Hold on, we might have to. Hold on. Look at brother's page real quick. This is good. Let me see. Hold on. As a matter of fact, hold on. This is what I need y'all to do when y'all watch our videos. You ready? I'm a bang, hit that ting. Bang, hit that ting. Right? Let's see, he got some stuff. Hold on. We want the football stuff. We don't want the other stuff. I don't know what this. We don't want this. We want the football stuff. Quarterbacks. Footwork and hips. This is another one. Matter of fact, we might be able to watch this next time. Save to watch later. Boom. We watch. Oh, this is just a drill. Let me just make sure we. What else he got? DB footwork. That look a little crazy. I don't know what's this over here, but I'm not bad. Glacier Clinic press quarter. Oh, there's another one. We watch this later. Boom. All right. Let me answer some questions. All right, we good? What up, X? What's good? What's good? What's good? Dang, hold on. Hey, real quick. This might be the most views we had ever on. No, I don't know if it's ever, but this is a lot. We have 931 views, total viewers right now on TikTok. Yee! 2,215 likes. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you. That's support right there. Appreciate y'all for real. That means a lot, man. That means a lot. That's crazy. Now, all y'all 934 viewers, make sure to sub to the YouTube channel. Just go over to the YouTube channel. Hit the link. Sub to the YouTube channel. Go ahead and hit that ting. All right. Let me just show y'all what we got over there. I'm gonna just quickly show y'all what we got. Tackling. Some people ask about tackling. We got a video right here about it. Eyes. Your eyes discipline. This is the best man press coverage. Tips and tricks. What makes a great safety. Best off man. Catch technique. Stop being nervous in game. How to apply your film study in the game. How to make wide receiver mad. Ultimate DB tips and tricks for safeties. A lot of safety questions was there today, right? Best off-man coverage tips, right? This is all our lives that we had. You want to play college football recruiting tips, right? Film breakdown. We got everything you need, man. There's no excuse for y'all to not be great. We got some drills, right? We got a whole bunch of drill video, red zone tips and tricks. I mean, what y'all need, man? We got it. What to do with your hands in press, training camp, or dominating training camp. Like, I got 2 videos to how to prepare. Oh, I didn't even realize I made it. How to prepare for training camp. How to dominate. How to be an offensive coordinator's nightmare. Pre-snap reads. This is another one. Your pre-snap reads. Your defensive back mindset. What you should be as a DB. What your mind should be like. These are how to make the best highlight tape. How to be, and all that stuff. So, I mean, there's a lot of good stuff, man. Bail technique, tips and tricks to stand out at football camps. A lot of stuff, guys. A lot of stuff that if y'all want to be great is right here. And it's crazy thing, guys, free. For the free, all you got to do is this. Just do me a favor. Hit that subscribe and then like the videos. That's all y'all got to do. Appreciate it. All right, let's get back to it. So, we watched that. All right, now, we've been streaming for 1:30. Damn. All right, so let's see. And make sure if y'all have it, make sure to join the Discord. All right, make sure to join the Discord. And then if y'all want, because I think the next stream might be tomorrow. Tomorrow probably most likely I'll probably stream tomorrow. What y'all got to do is just go, if you join the stream, the Discord, there's a film review section. Just add your highlight tape in there, and then we'll watch it together as a family, right? We'll watch it together. We'll break it down together. You know what I'm saying? I would give you advice, or maybe tell you, hey, maybe you should have put this play out first, this grid film, and then we'll go from there, right? We do that about once a week. We try to do it once a week. So if you have any film that you want us to watch together, and it's up to you. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. But if you want to watch it, we watch it together. I'll put it on the stream. Watch it together. We break it down together. And then sometimes we have some coaches recruit people just from watching this. Some coaches be in here and they look at it and they're like, damn, hit me in, what's your information? So it happened a few times. All right. Let's see. Did I answer everything? We're good. All right. Well, we streamed for 1:30. I reached my limit, honestly. No, but I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in. All the support. I can't do this without y'all, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. This is the reason why I keep doing, because you guys keep supporting and helping me grow. Appreciate y'all. This is going to be the end of the stream. I will be streaming tomorrow. I know I said that last time, Monday, but something happened. I couldn't do it, but I'm going to be streaming tomorrow and then try to go. I'm going to be on break soon. After this week, I'm on break, so a lot of people are going to be on break, so I'm going to be streaming a lot. I'm going to try to stream a lot. All right, so do that. And then have a video on the way coming. It's tips and tricks for zone. Tips and tricks for zone for corners. Then I'm going to shoot the one for safety soon. So stay tuned for that. So in order for you to see that, you got to sub to the YouTube channel and hit that notification bell if you haven't. All right. But that's the end of the stream. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay blessed. Enjoy the rest of your week. I know a lot of people have finals. Good luck in your finals. Remember, school come first. Student, athlete. Students first, right? If you want to play the next level, you want to play college, your grades got to be on point, right? Grades got to be on point. You do not want to be the guy, because this happened to me. You do not want to be the guy where you got an offer ready for you, and they ask for your transcript. They look at your transcript, and they ghost you. Happened to me multiple times, right? I had an offer ready. Literally says, we want to offer you a scholarship at Duke University. Please submit your transcript. Sent my transcript. They probably blocked me seeing that. I ain't gonna lie, it was bad. I never heard from Duke ever again. So make sure your grades is on point if you want to play the next level. And especially now with how the transfer portal's in, right? And then they're trying to cut the roster. I mean, the roster down to 105 at FBS schools, like you don't want to, like things are going to be tougher. I'm going to be real with you. It's going to be tough for a lot of people to get to the next level. It's going to be tough to a lot of people to get to D1, FBS, FCS, because now they're going to cut people from FBS, and they're just going to drop down to FCS. And then there's going to be less spots for high school players. So you got to make sure your grades are good enough. You're a good character kid, right? They're going to recruit high quality players, right? Players that are disciplined, that is not that can do their job, right? Good character, responsible, no trouble, and all that stuff. And grades are on point because that's what they're going to look for. Because the roster spot is limited, right? It's limited now. So you got to make sure that you handle your business and make sure you're marketable. Make sure you're a great player, even better person. Grades are good. Your film is good, right? All that stuff. Athletic, you handle your business, you're disciplined, right? Understand the game, can learn the coverages, learn the playbook. All that stuff is going to be huge for high school people to get there, to get to that next level. Because I'm telling you, the transfer portal right now, I'm telling you, it's messed up a lot of high school players, guys. It's messed. I'm always gonna be real with y'all, right? Because right now, a lot of the big schools, they're in the transfer portal heavy right now. And that transfer portal now is more of a win now situation for a lot of schools. So they're trying to get the best players in the transfer portal, and then if they have extra, then they'll start recruiting high school people. But now it's like, all right, if I don't get my guy, then I get a high school kid. But if I get my guy, I don't need a high school kid. I can just stick with the guy who transferred. You know what I'm saying? Nah, they definitely blocked me. Oh yeah, bro. I missed out so many opportunities, bro, because of my grades, man. Duke, Maryland, what was that? Duke, Maryland was the biggest ones. I had my first offers from Louisville. I messed up my Wake Forest offer. I got hurt because I went to VTech camp the day before, hurt my ankle, and it was just me being dumb, man. Me being dumb. I hurt my ankle doing one-on-ones, and I shouldn't have even went to VTech because honestly, Wake Forest was just like, hey, man, come to our camp, run a 4.4, we'll offer you. Literally, that's all he said. You just need to run a 40. And me being dumb went to VTech because I was like, I want to go to VTech, blah, blah. And VTech wasn't really giving me as much love as Wake Forest. And then I hurt my ankle the next day as Wake Forest. So I drove to Wake Forest, ankle swollen, couldn't even run. And then I was like, all right, you just come back the next camp. The next camp is the same day as Louisville, right? Same day as Louisville camp. And it was just like, I got the offer at Louisville. I want to see the campus. Coaches wanted me to go there. So I was like, I'm going to just go to Louisville. So I did not go to Wake Forest. Missed out on an opportunity. Get to Louisville, dominate, good camp. Everything was good. And then I hurt my knee, and now all my offers is gone. So it's like, you got to remember, when you're getting recruited, guys, yes, there's the schools that you want to go to, but you got to show love to everybody because you really don't know where you're going to go. Like, for me, I know I said I was going to end the stream, but now it's story time. For me, like, I was getting letters from Maine, like, my junior year. And I'm looking at Maine, and like, Maine, I'm not going to Maine. Like, I never said anything disrespectful to them. I just get letters and I just throw it away or put it to the side because it was like, I don't even know where Maine is. You know what I'm saying? But then I was getting letters from Louisville, North Carolina State, North Carolina. I'm like, go to those big schools. I'm like, yeah, this is where I want to go. And then, full circle, karma comes back, come get me. Boom, you going to Maine, brother. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you don't know what happened. You don't know what the situation is. You don't know what could happen. You just got to make sure that you have options. Because this door might close fast. This school might stick with you no matter what. This door might stick with you for 2 days. Then they look for somebody else. If you don't commit now, 2 days, you out of there. This school might be like, yeah, we offering you, blah, blah, blah. But they offered 3 other people at your position, 4 other people at your position. Next thing you know, one person commit, the offer is not there anymore. You get what I'm saying? So you got to understand that you want to have as much options as you can when you're getting recruited. And now I'm telling you, this portal, D1, D2, D3, like whatever, whatever school you get, as long as you're able to play the next level, please go do it. Even if it's D2 or D3, guys, because now I've seen people at the D2 level hit the transfer portal, and now it's in the D1, big schools, right? As long as you're still playing, you can always move up, right? As long as you're still playing. Don't just be like D1 or bust, because now if you don't get D1, their D2 and D3 already got their people, and now where you gonna go? JUCO, right? And then you go to JUCO, now you competing for a spot, right? You competing to get film, right? So you gotta understand that as long as you're able to still play, please go. Don't just say D1 or bust type mindset. I'm telling you guys, the portal is limiting a lot of things, man. It's limiting a lot of things. All right. Whew. All right, but that's the end of the stream officially. All right, I appreciate y'all. Y'all stay safe. And if y'all now joining, you can always go back on the YouTube channel and watch the whole stream. It will be there. It will be there. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, it's a business, man. King is a business. But that's the end of the stream. Y'all stay safe. Y'all enjoy the rest of your week. I'll catch you on the next stream tomorrow. Stay blessed. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Whew. All right, ending the stream on IG.